everyone. It's Latanya with Latanya Roche Healing Hands. I was just here and, I was getting a download, I was getting a revelation in reference to faith and relationships and that sort of a thing. I had actually sat in this chair. You can see it's really just broken. It's time for a whole new set. But anyway, so I was sitting in the chair and when I sat down, I noticed that it made this cracking sound, right? And we know that we sit on things and we move by way of faith, right? And we sit on a chair because we have faith that it's going to hold us. But the example that I was being provided is that this chair is, pretty much broken. Just like we know some of our relationships are, and some of our situations and circumstances are really just broken. And we put everything we can into making the repairs or whatever, or the adjustments, and it's just not working. So I know that if I keep on putting my behind in this chair, right, it's eventually going to crack. I will not back down. It's going to break, and because my butt will be in it, what'll happen is that my behind will get caught up in it, and my behind is going to get hurt, right? So if I just take heed to the fact that it's broken, even though there were you know, there's cocoons for butterflies on here, meaning that butterflies actually put themselves here as caterpillars and they actually grew out of that and something beautiful came out of it, but that doesn't make it remain beautiful, right? So it's just time to get a new set because it's irreparable, unnavigable. It's not going to work. So what is necessary is for us to actually just take heed of our situations and different things like that, and recognize when it's a place to actually cut some things away, and remove some people, especially when the relationships and the situations are not healthy, so that we can actually get back to a healthy place of being in our faith, because most times than none what happens is we let people into our lives that will obstruct our faith by way of poor bad behavior, and make us believe that our faith just isn't working for us, when in all actuality if we just remove ourselves from or detach ourselves from a situation or a person, then our faith we can recognize that our faith is still in good standing, and that we never lost our faith, and that the Most High never really stopped working for us. But it was just that thing that was going on in that situation. It was just that person that kept creating this situation. It was just these types of things. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your faith. It's just that it's just that person, that bad relationship, that sort of a thing, that you actually have to move yourself from, that bad job, that you have to move yourself away from in order for you to come back into a space of understanding, recognizing, and remembering who and whose you are, and being capable of standing still, firm, confident, and undismayed in that, knowing that there is nothing wrong with you. There's just some adjustments that you have to make, which is why self-evaluation is very important. Situation evaluation is very important, and where you find yourself at and what it is that you're willing to do to get yourself out of it, and understanding that if he comes and he cuts things away because of our disobedience, then is when we don't need to go into a space of grieving the Holy Spirit, because of the simple fact that He's shown you where the cracks are, just like I've seen where the cracks are in the chair. And I understand that if I go back over there and sit in that chair, it's, there's a chance that my behind is going to end up getting hurt. So I have to be mindful of that and recognize that if I keep doing it, then there's something that's actually going to happen, and then is when it's not a space to be upset with the Holy Spirit, with the Most High, because I see what's going on. So it's a place of acknowledgement and accountability. And that is just what he provided me to give you guys, so that you would have a clearer perspective about what it is that's actually being spoken in reference to, and how you can actually see yourself in it and through it and out of it. All right. Love, peace, bless. Have a beautiful and amazing day.